Welcome back to Danganronpa. Who turned the academy into a shelter and decided to live here? They wanted to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolated us here?
Ooh, the headmaster.
I got it! Could only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake. It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair. I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits. Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
You and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
You let us live? So we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
What the mastermind did to show everyone in the outside world, that was... What could it be? How do they...
Hijack.
Oh, okay. Fuck. Should have said it when there was a fucking... goddamn... Okay. Hello, Jack. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Are you serious?
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Expelled them?
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
Oh my god. Kodo. Oh my god.
There's a reason I chose you guys
Slow
to
down.
survive when
Yeah,
all the other
watch your
students
moves,
were
man.
dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like right fucking now.
Truth? Full of despair? That's...
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other for nothing?
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
We get it. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us. I'll do anything. Just help me.
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself. So I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying? If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you. For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them.
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
No! This isn't just some game to us. It's murder! Plain and simple! You stole our memories, invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner! It's all your fault!
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did ya? Oh, and also, since this'll be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish Hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me, and punish everyone on the side of Hope.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry, I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this!
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
What?
You mean, we'd
We'd have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me. And make your way to the outside world.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb! Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all! So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment!
What? You can't just...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down!
Who's it gonna be?
Makoto!
Woo!
Me? Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
Sacrifice me? But that's...
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished? Don't you have faith in your friends?
No, that's not it.
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Guys?
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
Kyoko!
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
So, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair! We're not gonna lose to you!
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope.
And your stupid life.
The final vote. This is it. The ultimate confrontation. I have to show everyone. I have to make them remember. I have to convince them not to give up. To live in despair? That's not really living at all. Alright. This is the final testimony.
Fuck.
You have to tell me what to do.
We
Okay.
won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy. By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
They were just air purifiers, you fucking idiot!
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Meh.
It's just all the foreshadow that the world has ended!
All of you will have to
Idiot!
leave.
Cloning, that's
We'll have
ridiculous.
To go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting. So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
What am I doing?
Okay. All right. So my goal here. Just to be clear, my goal here is to. I'm trying to get everyone to see that there is still hope,
Okay,
right?
so
And I just need,
you want me to give them hope?
yes, I need to give all of them hope
Alright,
so that they don't vote against me.
yes, okay.
Okay, fuck, my head hurts so bad.
Ah, fuck! I'm dying! Claim there's no hope left in the world. But if despair is contagious like you say, then so is hope. I'll use my own hope to plant seeds of hope inside everyone else.
We won't give up. As long
Okay,
as
so
there's hope,
yeah,
we'll never give
oh
up.
yes,
That would be
and just put it on all their dots.
Don't lose hope now.
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place. But to live means moving forward, right? So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we? I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me. So that's why, no matter what, I need to get out of here. The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
I decided to have faith.
By the way,
Oops,
the
my
air
bad.
outside is
Sorry.
totally...
The only reason is thanks to the air.
Don't lose hope now.
I've been thinking about all this. And I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do? We only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm. That sounds like something she'd say, right? No. I think that's definitely what she'd say. Which is why yeah! I've made up my mind!
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
I decided to have faith in myself.
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want. I've made my decision. If I die, in other words, the communal life you've all been.
Don't lose hope now.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting. Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it. Oh, but no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end. By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want. If I die, in other words, the communal life you've all been living will come to.
I can keep on living as long as I have my Master's love.
All of you will have to go into the world outside.
Don't lose hope now!
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you? Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair. But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you. I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the Mastermind. Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive. So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Say whatever you want. I've made my decision.
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
I can keep on living as long as I have my master's love!
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
I already said I would claim the Mastermind's life, by whatever means necessary.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Don't lose hope now!
You done that. You did it.
We did it.
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Just because we don't actually know anything, does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck. I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair. You came here to confront despair without ever giving up.
Because you are the ultimate hope.
And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope. What do you think?
What the hell are you? So uncool. Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other. It's all so uncool, so unhip. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Lame, 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 lame!
I'm not any kind of elite anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but still. But I still... My boy's the final boss. The final DDR rhythm game.
You suck! What do you want? So uncool! You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you? Your idiocy ends here. You're gross. Suffer from despair. I just love despair! You suck! What do you want? So uncool! Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair.
Despair into tomorrow. Despair into your memories.
Hope keeps on going! I refuse to give up! I refuse to get bored! I refuse to throw it all away! I refuse to despair! Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward!
What's going on? What's happening?
Yeah. Look at those A's.
Hey.
Hey.
It looks like we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Good. I'm ready to go.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing. With our own hands.
Wait, who's guilty again?
Yeah, not a good man.
Oh, it's you. Yeah.
The hell?
Indeed.
You've
gonna
lost,
do one.
Junko.
Because I did play Junko back then. When she was Mukuro.
I lost?
I lost? Me? No way.
That's just...
Can't be! You still don't accept it? Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
What the heck?
But it's no use trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just... totally the best!
Huh?
So this
Yes.
is despair.
I came to the school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now
To come this far and fail at the very end?
true despair.
It's the most ultimate despair. What are you talking about?
And now
But you see, I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world I was the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this so desperately. This one-in-a-lifetime experience. It is my first and last colossal despair here at the moment of death. To have the chance to taste of the highest great despair, the utter failure of my dreams.
True despair.
I'm so hopelessly happy right now.
Huh?
Wait, is she enjoying this?
Anyway, so are you prepared to admit defeat?
You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing. Outside is only despair, inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong. Huh?
Don't make me repeat
Let me
myself.
tell you this right now. We no longer fear despair,
Okay.
because we decided to enter the outside world with hope. Yeah! Akoto totally seduced us over to his side! Everyone!
You said that despair is as contagious as any disease,
However,
but the same is true of hope. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is.
Kyoko! Stop it, stop! I hate those faces you're making! To see those awful looks cause me nothing but pain!
There's one
Fine.
last thing.
But let me just say one last thing. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word of hope, that's no skin off my nose. But just be warned, from this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide, maybe you'll find some hope. But there is a very fine line dividing that hope from bitter despair. Knowing that, you still plan to cling to your hope? Of course! Because we... Shut up, shut up! That was a rhetorical question! You interrupted my monologue! I'm almost done though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right?
it can't be.
Do you really intend going through with this?
That was the agreement, right? Hold on! It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to...
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all! All I want now is to taste that despair of death that you only get once in life, so...
Don't get in my way!
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful. Even a tenth of this despair, even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this. I've reserved an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Junko has been found guilty. Hey, it's time for the book.
Oh, she's gonna get everybody's punishment.
She's quite resilient.
Yes.
All those losers died to just do one of these, you know?
Oh, here comes Alter Ego to save her.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Alter Ego was really betraying us.
Splat. Damn. Tough way to go. Tough. Emergency override? What? The fuck does that mean?
Those are mean. And that's how everything came to an end. The final class trial. Junko and Oshima. The ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. But even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything. That wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off. Just like Junko said. They shut off immediately. Can't even clone anybody anymore. That was the only difference. We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. I felt almost absent-minded. This was our epilogue before the final ending. We were stuck here in limbo, unmoving, unsure. But in the end...
Hey.
We can't just stand around like this forever. At some point, we need to leave.
To nobody's surprise, it was Kyoko who broke the silence.
Makoto.
Would you do the honors?
Okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's words, I took out the object we'd gotten. Up until the moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko. And in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
But is that really it? Is that really the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
In other words,
I will force you out. She said that just before the dropping. Just before dropping that.
The dropping.
It makes sense that it would be our way out of here.
But
you never know. I mean, maybe it's actually a switch that's gonna make the school self-destruct. I mean, Junko never said specifically that she let us out here, let us leave here alive.
it's true.
You may be right about that.
Maybe.
Yes.
But even so, it's impossible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it. Yeah, I guess that's true.
There's nothing to worry about.
My beautiful
If something ever happened to Master, I'd take my scissors and jab him so far up. Hey, where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind?
It's all over. I was just about to leave the school.
What? Leave? We can go outside? Then that means me and Master can get married. And then he'll give me a little true love baby.
That's enough.
Please stop. That'll be a greater horror than anything I've encountered so far.
Anyway,
Don't worry. I've no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
But
It's what happens after we get out that I'm worried about. You know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks
For serious?
maybe when we get out of here, we'll see that everything she said about the world was a lie. That on the other side of this door is a world as peaceful as we remember. Lie. Peaceful as we remember. No matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we were meant to live. Yeah, I guess so. And how do I put this? Unlike the school, the world is really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair no matter what. But there also has to be lots of hope, right?
in other words,
The act of searching for hope, to try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope. As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward no matter what trouble you may fall into.
am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto?
Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. You know, Junko mentioned that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Togami dynasty.
I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you wanna go.
you got it.
Well, my first stop is gonna be the closest donut shop. I can figure out the rest from there.
Hey.
What are you gonna do if there are no more donut shops? Well, donuts!
Okay.
I'll just get some flour and make some for myself. And if there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat. I get it now! There's no road, you just gotta build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world.
Could it be?
That's my hope.
How about
I've
that?
reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yasuhiro Gaku's life story is about to begin. Thanks, Ida. You totally opened my eyes. Hey, personal space, buddy. You're seriously creeping me out.
Makoto.
Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. If we can get out there and do something, have some sort of impact.
But what can we do? There's so few of us. We're so small. So what can we do? No. We could probably do anything. Yeah! We can do anything! Yeah! I think we're back! I think we're back!
I think we're back!
Goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know. I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me, and the others, I guess.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still, it does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
Look like hope really is spreading. As long as I never give up, I have to push even harder. I'm going to keep moving forward with hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead.
It'd be pretty funny if the doors open and they just got vaporized.
Yeah. Oh shit, we were in space all the time! This time! The door began to open. With my hands. With our hands. Hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future.
Oh shit. Oh. It's a J.J. Abrams movie.
Oh God, no! Close the doors! Close them!
No.
What's out there? Find out in the next game.
Wait, what? It's over?
It's over!
What the fuck? No way! Seriously?
Yep.
It ends like that?
You gotta find out. You gotta buy the sequels if you want to know what happens. Alright, Mack.
What?
Maybe they did vaporize, like you said.
I doubt it.
Okay.
How do they make more games? Is it the same format?
It is the same format, yeah.
But like, it can't be the same because they're not in the school anymore.
Well, you'll find out in like 5 months whenever we do 2.
Okay.
And 2 is my favorite, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So what do you think about this game?
Oh, I loved it.
Okay.
Yeah, I love this game.
Yeah. I think overall, I really like the concept and like the characters as well. I think the characters are like the best part of it because I like how they interact in their chemistry.
Yeah, yeah.
The things that I don't like is just like sometimes the writing is shit, and the writing does get better in the second game. But yeah, I think it's just more like a translation error type of thing. I think. But who was your favorite character?
Oh, Kyoko.
Kyoko? Okay.
Yeah, Kyoko's my favorite.
Not that it's not that uncommon of an opinion. So.
But I also like Makoto, honestly. Oh well, I mean, we're talking like. I love my boy Leon. Gotta say, I love my boy Leon. Rest in peace. You know, I think you would have had a good run. No, I think Mondo's a good character. So I think they're all good. I hate Toko and Hiro.
Yeah. Okay.
And Hifumi sucked.
So like you think what is the worst character?
Worst character. Hiro. It's got to be Hiro.
Okay.
Because at least Toko, in the end, without her being Genocide Jack, we would have never been able to prove.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, apparently prove the outside world was fucked up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd have to say her. But I mean, also, I mean, you could make an argument for like, fucking, probably Leon or.
Yeah, because Leon
just didn't. He was just the first guy out, you know.
Yeah. But.
Or even Sayaka. I mean,
yeah.
Sayaka was kind of like, what the fuck was the point of Sayaka, really?
Well, to start all this, and also to give like a bit of a more personal connection to Makoto, so that we can get it, you know, everything started. Give a bunch of scenes of Sayaka, so that whenever we kill her, so we can like see.
Yeah, it's
you know,
like,
make
oh, this shit got real.
But my favorite character, if it wasn't obvious enough from how much I defended her, is Sakura. I think Sakura is is an incredibly villain character.
Yeah, Sakura's good.
And she's like very cool and like she's nice to everybody and like and she's such a badass as well. Like everything she says is like wise and whatever.
Yeah. She's cool. She's cool for sure.
Yeah, my least favorite is Hifumi.
Hifumi sucked ass. You fucking failed me, Hifumi, you fat fuck. You failed me. Well, and then I mean, honestly, fucking Junko's a great character. I think that was great.
Like Junko,
I really like that. Was awesome. The way that all unfolded, that was pretty great, man.
I really liked it. Yeah. Put on your headphones. It's gonna be an end credit scene, but let me see if I can grab it. Yeah, put on your headphones.
Okay.
So there's a switch port of this game.
Yeah.
Of the trilogy. So it's very fucking weird how they do the logo in the cover art, because in the cover art it's just Hifumi. It's just Hifumi right in the middle. Yeah. So it makes you think that Hifumi is the mastermind, but Hifumi is just a fucking guy. He's not even.
Hey, I'm justified.
Yeah.
At least I'm justified a little bit. I was all over it.
Like that box art is terrible. It's so misleading. And not even like it's for the whole like trilogy, and like most of the main characters aren't on the box art.
What the fuck?
So like I'm like, what are you? they put Hifumi like as the middle one.
Yeah, you
like
get...
it would make sense if you have like Monokuma like that.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, it should be Monokuma. It should be like the main figure of this for sure.
Yeah.
Should absolutely, or Makoto. It's one of those two.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was yeah, I really like this game. Enjoyed it a lot. Yeah.
Alright.
I like it a lot. Think it'd be a badass show or even a movie. It'd be great. And if I made it, I'd call it The Killing Game. Americanize it, you know?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Oh shit. It's my boy.
Interesting. Things are getting very interesting indeed. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma. And I am this school's headmaster.
That's the end of everything.
What the fuck? What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Oh, I don't know.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? You tell me Kyoko's father is Monokuma?
What? No.
Wow. Alright.
Alright,
Yep.
so.
Yep.
Very good. I'll throw in this last opinion.
Okay.
That you might disagree with. I think that Makoto in this game is awful. I think he's like written as like, yeah, he's like a stereotypical anime protagonist,
Yeah.
but he's also like so idiotic, so stupid. He's also so like gullible with everything. Because,
yeah.
like, even like when Monokuma's like, oh, Makoto, what about that one thing? And Makoto's like, what one thing? Like, well, you fucking idiot. Obviously,
Yeah.
he's like trying to like.
Yeah, they kind of sacrifice character for like just the sake of the game.
Yeah.
That is the one thing I'll say about this game. It does that too much, where it kind of just like gets in its own way. They do that with Makoto and they do it with Hiro. Like every fucking trial, it was like, yo, it's this, and then it's like, wait, what? And it's like,
yeah,
this game could have been like maybe 18 hours shorter without all that. Yeah, I will say that. But I mean, I understand you want to create some.
But that's like a small criticism I have.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
But overall, yeah, I do like this game. Hope eventually we'll get to the second one.
Okay. Wait.
In like 5 months.
Okay.
But until then, the next game, my third favorite game of all time, would be Persona 5.
All right, I'm excited. Excited. Make sure you're here for that, guys.
Yeah. But in the meantime, make sure to like and subscribe, hit the bell to be notified every time we upload, which is
every single day.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, but before we end the series, we gotta go to the bad endings. We gotta pursue the lie.
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
What?
A lie?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
You said it. The burden of proof is on you. So let's hear it. Where's this lie, then?
Kyoko is definitely lying, and it must be because there's some other deep truth she wants to keep hidden. Like she's the killer. She's definitely the killer.
I didn't have the key to my room because I'd given it to Byakuya. There's no doubt about that, right?
You are correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
Then, when we searched Kyoko's room, how else could the key have gotten there?
Someone other than me must have put it there. That's the only explanation.
I believe it's the second one.
I didn't have because I'd given it. There's no doubt.
You are correct.
So I
couldn't possibly have gotten into my.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
You had your skeleton key. You're such an idiot. God, I can't believe Kyoko murdered Mukuro.
Kyoko could have gotten into her room. You said so yourself, didn't you, Kyoko?
Oh, actually, to be precise, not quite. I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school.
What?
Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room. It lets you get into any room in the school, which means she could have used it to get into her own room.
Then I guess that's it.
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing—
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap, and I wasn't able to escape it. So I lost. That's all this means.
Huh? Then, are you saying you really didn't... Kyoko, you really aren't the killer?
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up! All done, all finished. The class trial is all over.
But that's ridiculous! Since when is there any...
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you. But I guess we already know who the blackened is,
Yeah.
don't we?
Alright, Mac, you did it.
Fucked the whole thing up.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I thought she was the killer from the start, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. You got that right. Brilliantly right. You got it right? Does that mean Kyoko really is the killer? But something strange is going on here. There's something wrong with this whole class trial. Kyoko!
Now then, I prepared a very
extras.
special punishment.
This time! Is everyone ready? Okay then!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
It's a very unique punishment. Very, very unique. You've probably never seen it before.
Oh, it's all the punishments.
All of them. Well, you've seen that before.
Oh, this is okay.
It's the same as Makoto's.
Man, so some people really played this game, fucked up, and this is their ending.
No, it's pretty obvious that this is the bad ending. You can go back.
So this is basically like
immediately.
Oh, okay.
Is that like it deletes your save file and it's like play the game again?
Mm.
Get to watch this. You get to watch your first murder. Now watch. Don't look at Mac, alright? It's my job. Ah, she's dead.
Kersplat.
Oh. And that's how the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba came to an end. I still had to wonder whether Kyoko was actually innocent or... Regardless, the truth was lost forever. Even for me, I just stopped thinking about it. That was the end of Mukuro's class trial. And in the end, it would prove to be our last class trial. Once that case was over, there was never a single murder at Hope's Peak ever again. We had obtained peace in exchange for the lives of all the others. Peace, but only inside the school. Peace, but only for us. That was the only hope we had. Hope. Hope. Hope? This is hope?
No! This isn't right!
Good night, everybody! That's it!
Poor Hina. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah, man.
They just all took turns impregnating her. That's terrible.
And Toko apparently died off camera somehow.
Probably killed herself.
Yeah.